Hello there and welcome to the Mobile Academy. And if you want to become a job ready Flutter developer, make sure to check out the courses on my website mobileacademy.io. Here you will find all of the courses related to the Flutter development. You will find the professional course as well as the basic course related to the Flutter. You can also find some of the free courses over here if you want to just go and try it out, or if you are just a beginner on the Flutter and then the React Native, you can also find the free course over here. And if you would like to be a full stack developer, we also have the course related to the full stack developer, related to the Node.js, Express, MongoDB, as well as the Flutter over here. And if you would like to join the Flutter bootcamp, there is also a bootcamp course over here. So make sure to go and check out the course over here. There are free and then they paid course. And if you want to be a job ready Flutter developer, this is the course that you want to take. So see you guys on the next lesson. Till then, have a great day. Let us go and create our Flutter project over here. And for that, we'll use a command line over here. And for that, you can open up your any terminal over here that you're using. I'm using the Mac over here, so I'll just go and open the Mac terminal over here. And I'm already inside this particular folder, so make sure to create a folder where you want to store your package over there or your Flutter application. So let's just go and run the Flutter command. So Flutter, and that will be of the create over here. So we are going to create Flutter create, and that's E for the empty project over here, and then the project name. So that will be of the tasks, let's say app over here, or you can just go and give any name that you prefer over here. And also provide the org in case later you want to publish this particular application to the Play Store or at the App Store over there. And that will be of the io.the mobile academy io.the mobile academy. That should be fine. And once we have that, I guess I'll just go and make this one as a tasks app. I guess that should be fine. So let's just go and hit enter, and that should go and create our project over here. And now we can navigate to our project. So the tasks, the app over here, and I will open up with the VS Code over here. So code dot over here, the code, sorry for that one, it just open up the everything for me. So that is not what I want. I just want to open up the code dot, which is of the current directory. So it should open the current directory in the VS Code over here. And once we open the project, that should be good enough. Let's just go and rearrange the size of the VS Code over here. And the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to set up some of the dependency over here. So let's go to the pubspec.yaml file over here. And currently this is of the empty, and we need to install some of the dependency over here. So let's open the pub.dev over here. And this is the pub of the dev that we need to open, and we need to search for some of the dependency. First, we'll go and install the Riverpod. So Flutter Riverpod over here. That is going to be used as a dependency injection framework, as well as for the state management solution for our application. And let's just go to the make sure to go and read the documentation, because I'm not going to cover the basic stuff over here. So let's just go to the installation and just grab the dependency from here, and I'll just go and provide the link, provide that dependency over here. And I'll just go and copy the link as well. So in case you want to go and read the documentation later, it will be much easier to just open it from your project instead of going and searching in the pub.dev over here. So we'll be using the Flutter Riverpod for our dependency injection, as well as to create our state management solution in our application for now. And next, let's go to the pub.dev again, and we require the Riverpod annotation. That will be of the ANNO annotation, and this is the one that we require. And this is the another package that we require for the Riverpod. For the Riverpod the code generation. So we require some annotation. Later we are going to see how to use it to annotate our classes and generate the provider. It is not compulsory to use it. You can just go and create the provider manually, but we will see how we can use this one as well to just give you some idea how we can use it. So let's just go and copy the river pod annotation from here, and let's go back from here and paste it over here. And also I'll just go and copy it from here and paste that particular link over here. That should be fine. And next we are going to use the one more package over here. That will be of the phrased package over here, and that will be of the, just go and grab this particular phrase. This will be for the code generation. So we will be creating a data class and all of our model using the phrased package over here. So that will be much more and much more faster to create all of our models and the DTO and all of those stuff over here. So we'll use a phrase for that one. And let's just also grab the I guess that the link each of the correct one, so that should be fine. And let's just go and grab the another one. So that will be of the, we also require the JSON, and that will be of the annotation, because we require to grab the API data. So we need to serialize our data that we are getting from the API. So let's just go and grab the JSON annotation first of all, and let's just go and paste it over here as well. So let me just go and make it a smaller one, and then that should be fine. And after that we'll just go and also provide the link for this one. That should be fine. And next let's just go back over here, and after JSON annotation we require for the navigation or the routing, we'll require the go router over here. That will be, we'll be using it for the navigation. So let's just go and copy the link from here as well, and I'll just go and paste it over here. So let's just go and add that particular link over here as well, and that will be of the, I'll just go and copy this particular link and I'll just go and paste it over here. That should be fine. And then let's go and next we'll require the HTTP package, or we'll make use of the DO over here to make a HTTP request to our server. So let's just go to the installation and let's just copy this particular DO. We'll not make use of the HTTP over here. So let's just go and make use of the DO, which provides lots more configuration first, later in case we have to use some advanced concept over here. So let's just go and add the package over here. So first of all, the Flutter river pod, and then we have the river pod annotation to annotate some of our provider classes. Later we have the phrase package to generate our data classes, and then we have the JSON annotation, and one more we forgot to add. One is of the phrase, and then we require for phrase as well as the phrased annotation, right? Annotation. So just go and search for that one, and we require this one as well. So this package is used with the phrased package. So we need to install this one, and let's just grab that particular annotation. Phrase annotation, we need to annotate that particular classes later on. So let's just go and grab that particular link as well and paste it over here. So that should be fine. And then we have the JSON annotation to annotate our later the response object may have a different name, and we need to map it to our model class with that particular JSON annotation. Go router will use for the navigation, and DO for our HTTP request. And now we need to go to the dep dependency, and in our dep dependency we require some of this stuff. First one, we will require the JSON serializable over here, and the next we will require the river pod generator, and then we will require one more, which will be of the build runner. So that is the 3 dep dependency currently we require, and sorry, the 4th one will be of the Flutter links as well. So that should be fine. And now I'll just go and check for the dependency version over here, and let's just grab the latest version from the pub.deb. So let's just go and update it to the latest one. So let's just select the 6.7.1 and 2.4.0, and 2.4.9. So that should be good enough for us, and these are all of the dependencies that we currently require. And later, if we require some more, I will come back and add it over here. For now, I guess this should be the one that we require over here. So that's all for this lesson and our project, and then the dependencies are currently configured, and let's just start working with our project from the next lesson. Till then, have a great day. Now let us try to see how we can configure our folder structure over here. Since this will be a really small app, we are not going to overcomplicate the folder structure. We'll just try to simplify it from our layer architecture. So let's just go and make it a little bit bigger over here. So let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see it clearly over here. And the first one will go inside this particular leaf, and then in the leaf folder we are going to create the one more folder, so the source, right? And with this source we'll create some of the folders that we require. The first one will be of the core folder, and inside this particular core folder, so let's just go and create the top label first of all. And next we will create the common, and then after common we are going to have one more that will be of the features over here. And once we have all of those three top label folder, that should be fine. Now let us go to our common, and currently in the common we just require, I guess, one subfolder that will be of the widget over here. And let's just go and minimize this. Next we'll go to the core, and inside core we will require some more folder. The first one will be of the router that we require over here, so our router over here. And then we'll require some more that will be of the remote configuration, right? Our sorry, not the route, so it will be of the remote over here. We'll configure our the DU and all of those stuff over here. So the two should be fine. So one should be of the remote and one should be of the router currently. And let's go to the features, and currently we have only one features that will be of the tags. And inside this particular tags we will separate it to a three different layer. The first one will be of the data layer, and next will be of the domain layer where we'll add all of our use cases. And next we will require, next we'll require the one more folder that will be of the UI layer or the presentation layer. So presentation, so we will separate it to a three different layer. One will be of the presentation layer, domain layer, and then the data layer. So in the presentation layer, let's just go and create some more subfolder which will be of the UI, where we'll create all of our widgets and then the screens. And next we'll require the one more folder that will be of the state, so where we will create all of our UI states over here. And finally we'll require one more that will be of the view model. So we will be using a view model structure over here, so something similar to MVVM architecture or design architecture, and we will make use of the layered architecture for that one. So you can make use of the controller, that's also perfectly fine, but later we'll go and see some architecture that Android is using, and we'll try to follow that particular Android guideline over here. It's not specific to this particular Flutter over here, because we will be following some of the architecture guideline from the Android documentation. That's why I'm going to make use of the view model, but it's perfectly fine if you change it to the controller or something else that you require over here. And in the presentation we have the UI state and then the view model, that's fine. And in the in the domain we are not going to have any of the subfolder, because we are just going to add our business logic over here, or the use cases that we are going to reuse in our different layer. And let's go to the data, and in the data we are going to create some of the folder that we require. First one will be API, we need the API. And next we require the DTO or the data transfer object that we need to once we get the response from the API, we need to match it to our that data transfer object or the model file that we are going to create. And finally, we require the repository, right? RPOSI repository, that is the main part where we are going to say where to get our data from. So whether you want it from the your local data source, or whether you want to fetch it from the API. For us currently, the single source of truth will be the API over here. So that should be our current folder structure for now, and in case in the future if we need some more, we are going to create it, but for now that is perfectly fine. So this will be our folder structure for now, and I guess that's all for this particular lesson. So let's meet up in the next one. Until then, have a great day.